Hello everybody and welcome back to Pacific Northwest here for Farming Simulator 19. So you just joined me then, as today we're deciding to take on a few fertilizing contracts. When I say a few, I mean, about 12 different ones. Nicky's in here as well. She's working hard somewhere on the map. Nicky? Hello.
Yep, I'm at the very top and I'm on field 23.
So
And
that's
I'm
right,
going
if I'm right,
backwards.
that's right next door to our field, is that correct?
Yes, it is, yeah.
So that's where Nicky's working at the minute. So at the minute, you see, I'm in the JCB. I've got this cool fertilizer. And Nicky's got exactly the same one. She's just got the little blue New Holland tractor with the weight on you might have seen parked at our yard. So I'm just going through, picking up a couple of pallets worth here. These fertilizers hold quite an amount of fertilization in them, as you can see. Nicky's already done number 23. She's already done that. It just shows you these are 50-meter spreads on them, which is some serious amount of spreads. But they hold 200,000 liters of fertilizer in. So as you can imagine, it's not cheap to do. And as you can see, I've picked up now, I've already done a few pallets before we started recording, and I've just picked up 3 more there. I've got 16,800 liters. It's only 8% of its capacity. Yeah, they're quite big. They're 200,000 litres. And it's not cheap to fill. We did have over 200,000 until I started to fill up Nicky's. And I was going to fill it up full. And then I looked and see our bank balance was dropping drastically. And I thought, ooh, this isn't good. So we decided to Nicky's got a lot more in hers than me. But we've had to go a bit easier. Otherwise, we're going to bankrupt ourselves straight away. So we're going to try and tackle some of these contracts now. We're doing quite well. On the last episode, you would have seen we tackled 2 field contracts. We did was it barley or wheat, Nicky? I think it was wheat, wasn't it?
We did wheat and we did canola.
Yeah, wheat, that's it. Nicky did the wheat, I did canola, and as you'll see now, I'm just going over the bridge by the bakery. These fields in front of us are where we did the wheat and barley. Because if you remember right, I turned right up here, and we were heading up this field here, and this is where I parked the trailer, and then Nicky decided to go steaming past and get herself stuck in the wood. So we had to go and rescue Nicky. And also you might have seen on Nicky decided to dump the load on our own field of sunflower. Which, yes, that wasn't a good thing either. So we had to go and tidy up on that one as well. So we were doing quite a few little bits. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Nicky shouldn't get into too much trouble on here.
No, there's not much trouble I can get into with fertilising, is there really?
No, hopefully not, but you know, there's still, I'm sure somehow, Nicky will still do something. So if we're going to have a look in here then, so you can see this is where we are now. This is where I'm just doing 26 and 25. If we go across to the contracts, you'll see we have got quite a few. So I'm tackling 26 and 25 because they're down here. Nicky, which one are you tackling at the minute? What are you on?
I'm on 24 now.
So Nicky's up here, so she's just done 23. She's tackling number 24. We have got quite a few still to do. So I did take out pretty much all the fertilizing contracts that we could. Because what the game plan is, we're trying to build our money. So we've had to take a bit of a bank loan out to get started. And I think, if I'm right, that sits at about £250,000 that we've had to take out. We might have to take out a bit more if we want to keep going. But we're going to try and just go through some of these contracts. We're going to try and do some contracts to build things up. And then what the plan is, when we've done the contracts, we can then start eating away at that loan. And then we're going to try and buy more equipment. And then when the loan's gone, we're going to try and buy some of our own fields. And then we're going to try and obviously make more money. We're going to then start getting some animals, pigs, cows, and all that kind of stuff. Nicky's already got 2 horses because, well, we had to. She told me I had to. So we had to do that.
Yep, we wanted horses.
No, Nicky wanted horses. I didn't want horses. So that's the plan at the minute. And then obviously we're going to then start working out what fields we want to buy. Obviously we're up here at the minute. You can see the little blue area. That is all our land. We've got the house, we've got the horses, we've got a few silos and stuff on there. And that field 22 is ours. So we need to then work out what we're going to do after. So are we going to go for maybe field 23? Is that a bit small? Is that going to be any good to us? Across the way, we've got field 20, 21. Nicky's just doing 24 now. They're all decent-sized fields. Or do we come down to the bottom of the map where we've got some seriously huge fields? But as you can imagine, trying to buy number 35, it's not going to happen, is it? That's, well, field 35, as you can see here, £1.4 million to buy. that's going to happen for a little while, do you? It's going to take a lot of work. But, we'll plod on. We'll just see how we get on. We'll see how we get on. That's the game plan, really, is to try and get rid of the loan, start making our own money without having to ask the bank for help, and then we can just work on there. So if we just get our help menu up here, you can see Nicky hopefully now has managed to work out how to open the cover.
Oh yeah, I've done 2 fields, so you're all right.
Well, you see there, we're doing well. So she's now managed to work out how to open the cover, which I'm glad. That's
yeah, it's always a good. It's an
achievement. It's an achievement. We're getting there. I was quite impressed actually. So early on that the contract was already complete. I thought you were going to struggle with this. What do you think of these sprays then? Because they are 50 meters wide. They've got some serious amounts of spray on there. What do you think about these?
Yeah, I think they're great. Literally those 2 fields. I did the first one, which I think was 23. Yeah. Literally in one pass, and then the other one I just went one way, and then just spun round and back up the side and done the other one. So it didn't take me long to do them at all.
They don't take long at all. I mean, and obviously you got some speed as well. There's no sort of speed on these. We can fly through, which is I quite like. It doesn't take too much. Doesn't use too much fertilizer in, which is good as well, because I thought with these being 50 meters, I thought it was going to absolutely drink it. And as you've seen, it's cost us quite a lot of money to get fertilizers so far. I'm on 8%, which is, as you can see, it's going down slowly, which is good. Nicky's got a lot more in hers because we were going to try and fill it. Until I realised that these were actually 200,000 litres in capacity, which is quite a capacity. But they're really going well. So if I just show you what's happened here now. So if you look on here, and if we go across now, can you see how it's gone blue? Which shows you it's got no fertilizer in at all. This is why we've got a lot of contracts to fertilize. So you can get a bit of a guide. You can see where it's blue there. You can see where the little marker is at the bottom on the map. So we could technically move over a little bit. So I'm a little bit too close. So you can move over a little bit if you want to make it a bit easier for yourself. It's always quite good when you can go on the map and you can check what's going on. So you can have a look at what's crops in there. You can have a look at where you fertilize, give you a bit of an idea. So we go back on the map now. You'll see that I've moved over a little bit. We've got a 50-meter span. So we're going to nearly get all of this. But, I'd rather just be a bit over than not. Just in case. You want to try and cover as much as you can. Most of the fertilizers aren't quite this wide in spray-wise, but this one allows you to pick it. So you can get, there's about 3 different stages. So like 24 meters, 34, and then you get the big, 54 meters, which is what I think this is. Out of 50 or 54 meters, it's a fair size. How you getting on, Nicky? Are you still okay?
Yeah, I'm just heading to my 3rd field now.
Oh, check her out. We're still trying to do the first one here, and Nicky's already on her 3rd field.
Well, it took me a while to figure out where it was, because I'm not great with map reading.
Yeah, we have established that. You're not brilliant with map reading, are you?
No, that's how I ended up in the forest.
Is it just purely on this game, or like in real life in general, you're not brilliant at map reading?
In general, I can't. I can find somewhere on the map.
Yeah.
But I can't figure out how to get from where I am to where that is.
Right. Okay.
So it's connecting the 2 points together.
But you do know you can put a little map at the bottom of the screen where it can try and help you. Have you got that loaded on your screen or not?
Oh, yeah, I've got that on my screen. I just can't follow it.
You just can't follow it?
No.
So as you just seen come up on my screen there, contract of field 26 done. So you don't have to complete. So you can see we've got halfway down and it's come up saying complete. So we can technically go back on here now. We can go on to number 26, find it in the list here. Number 26... there we go. You would have thought it'd be next to 25, but they're not in any form of order, you can see. So 26 now is complete. It's going to give us nearly £12,000. So we can go and press the square on my controller here and collect that one. So we're slowly working our way through these lists. We're not doing bad. There's a lot more contracts on here, but at the minute we're just focusing on the fertilization ones. Fertilization? That sounds wrong. Fertilizing ones.
I'm spraying the trees.
Well, you see, whatever you want to get up to on a Friday night is entirely your choice. So that one's done. 26 is done. We're going to move across because the next one we've got, if you look on the list here, is number 25, which is right next door to where we are. So that's this one here. You know, let's have a quick look out. What have we got in here? What's actually in here? Oh, soybeans are in this one. So as you can see, fertilizing helps the yield. So being able to get some fertilization down is good. That's what you want. If that was left alone now, that field, then basically that owner of that field, when they come to harvest it, wouldn't get much on there. So the yield, you wouldn't get much for all that field. And say, for example, you might go and harvest all that field, and you might get, I don't know, say 10 grand, for example. And you might get about 20,000 litres off it. But then if you go and do the fertilizing like we're doing now, and you get up to, you got 2 or 3 different stages. So if you work your way through, as you can see, if you look on the map here, when it's on here now, so you can see number 26 is light. If you look to the side of the menus there, it shows you light. So there's 2 stages of fertilization on here. I think if you got seasons on, then you get 3 stages. But on here at the minute, we've got 2. So you've got light blue, dark blue. So you can see the ones me and Nicky are doing at the minute. Nicky's going up here. She's done 23 and also managed to spray a little bit of our field as well.
So she's done because I switched it on and then I realised that it was spraying out the back. I was trying to figure out, I was in a tree. So I was trying to figure out which way I was facing. Nice.
Well, there you go. There you go, ladies and gents. So at the minute, she's done 23. 24 is also what she's got to do as well. She's just working on number 7. So you can see that they've all got like a single stage of fertilization on them. 2 stages is what we can do. Then you're going to get the best yield off it, which means that when you come to harvest them, the amount of money and crop you're going to get is the maximum you're going to get off that. So that's the perfect way. And also you can see now, because there's nothing in this, you can actually see the proper markings. It's a bit tricky sometimes when you've got crop in that you can't actually see where you've gone. So sometimes being able to go back to the map and actually have a look through and see the blue line, it does give you a bit of a guide. But as you see, it isn't too bad. We didn't need to complete that full field before it come up saying it had been completed, so it's not too bad. Just overlap them a little bit. You know, it's pretty. The fertilizer goes quite far. It doesn't actually go through too much. I keep forgetting that this is, you know, it's you don't need much of it. It goes quite a long way. If I'm right, I think we've done this before, haven't we, Nicky? I think it's the lime. Is it lime what seems to absolutely just go through it so quick?
Yeah, that's the one that you can see because it sprays the field white.
And that's the one I keep getting confused with. It's actually the lime that we can go through. It sprays it white, so you can see, unless you've got a field like I'm on here, you can actually see this one because it's just a raw kind of field. It's got no growth on it as of yet. But the lime, you just absolutely go through the lime completely. It's just it's ridiculous how quick that goes through. And that's the one I keep getting mixed up with. Fertilizing is slow and you don't get through too much. Lime absolutely drinks it. So if we keep working our way up here now, we're just looking at the top corner near our bank balance for it to come up saying contract field 25 complete. And then you can technically stop then because it's gone through far enough for it. Oh, we're going to get it. It's going to make us go nearly to the end. There you go. 25 done. So you can see we've got a little bit left on the end there.
Oh, there's a fence there.
You can see, look, there's a little bit left when we go on the map there. Just a little bit left, which isn't, you know, again, that's how the game works. So number 25, that's nearly another 10 grand. So we're pulling our money back here now. So now we've got to try and find out where we're going to go next. So let's have a look. Let's pick one here. What's number 32? Let's go and see where number 32 is, because that's quite a good sized field. If I'm right, number 32 is going to be one of these bigger ones. It's over there. So let's go and have a look. Let's go and work our way around then and see if we can get back there. Let's go shut the cover. And we go out here. Let's go work our way around to number 32. Nicky, how are you getting on up there? You doing okay?
Yeah, I've done 7. So I'm just...
You've done 7?
I'm just trying to figure out now how to get to the next field.
Oh, okay. What are you going for now? What field are you tackling now?
You've
done 7. What are you going for? What's your next one? Number 8?
I think it's 8 or 9 I'm going for. Hold on, I can't remember, so I need to go and have a look.
They're quite fair-sized fields. Although I think the ones you're doing aren't too bad. That's why you're getting through quite a few, because they're small, and you've got quite a spread on the fertilizer.
Yeah.
So you're not doing too bad.
I'm just going to go on number 8 now, which is a fair size. But it's not huge, but it's a fair size.
It is a fair size. So what we can do as well is you can press number 9 and you can bring up a little map in the bottom corner. So if you want to help yourself, bring a little map up there, which is what Nicky's got up. You see, I try and take it off because obviously we're recording this to try and not have anything blocking the screen as much as we can. But sometimes when you're traveling this far, the maps are quite good to have. So Nicky has got that. Have you got a small map or you got it big?
I've got the big map on at the moment because obviously I'm trying to figure out where I'm heading to. Oh, I've just fell off the edge of the...
See, that always sounds good when she's fell off the... What you fell off the edge of?
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just trying to reverse back up now with me.
I just realised I'm going back up to our yard here. We don't need to go back up to the yard. We're going up the wrong one here. We need to go back round.
I fell into a ditch, I think. I don't know what it was I fell into.
Oh dear, doesn't sound too good. Yeah. At least you've not... I'm quite surprised yet. You've not gone off the edge of the cliff. I really thought you were going to go off the edge of the cliff at some point, but you've not done that yet.
No, I've done all right, haven't I? I've not done too bad.
You've done all right, yeah. So this is where I made a mistake before. So on our first look around on this map, Nicky took us up this way, and we ended up going up by the BGA, which is the biogas plant where you can put all your silage, and which you'll see, we'll get to that at some point. We just got to work our way through these and try and earn a bit of money, start buying fields, get some animals in and stuff. Nicky took us up here by mistake because she, again, directions aren't her strong point. She got lost. So this is where we ended up, and she realised she made a mistake. And I've just sort of made a similar mistake as I went back over towards our farm instead of coming up here, which is where number 32 is. So it's a nice little trek up here. We're doing quite well. Doesn't sound like anything too bad's going on where Nicky is, although.
No, I'm okay. I managed to get myself out of the bit that I fell through.
BGA. There's the BGA. Oh, the barrier's just open because it thought I was going in. We're not going in. Nope. So, is this the field here? I think we're going for number 32, which is this one. Again, we've got a bit easier now because look at that. It's a fair sized field here, but again, there's no. The crop is sort of still growing in this one. So, let's go. So there's a lot of fields that we have taken on, but because these sprayers have got some serious, they're 50 meters, they've got some serious kind of spray on them, we're doing good. Now, Nicky, obviously because we're going through all these fields, have you spotted any of these what you think might be good for us? Because all these fields are potential to buy when we get the money, but at the minute we're just trying to do some work. We're trying to work up, see if we can get rid of the loan, because the loan, every time we go past midnight, so at the minute we're on like one time. So every time we go past midnight, look at that, she's just completed another contract.
Yeah.
So every time we go past midnight at the minute, we get charged for like the rent, we get charged for any leasing of vehicles. And at the minute we've got quite a few vehicles have been leased. So we're just trying to get through them the best we can without having to worry about we want to try and buy them eventually as time goes on, but at the minute we're just, like I said, we want to try and get rid of the loan because the loan costs us several thousand every time we go past midnight. And obviously, like I said, that's not good, is it? Nobody wants that. So we need to try and get rid of that. We'll go and have a quick look what loan we've actually got at the minute. So at the minute, a £250,000 loan. As you can see, we've got 156,000 in the bank. So that's not the best kind of combination. But we'll get there. We'll get there. And Nicky's doing well at the minute. She's really steaming through all these fields.
Yeah, I'm just going to head to the next 2 now.
So how many fields have you actually done altogether?
4.
You've done 4?
Yeah.
It's not bad. How many's left on the actual contract list?
Hold on, and I'll tell you. Just bear with me 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
So there's 6 left?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just tackling number 32.
Right, okay.
I realised my lines there weren't particularly straight, as you might have seen. It started to go off a little bit. But this is the joy with the fertilising like this, is you don't have to get it all spot on, because you see on the last ones we've left a bit of the fields and it comes up contract complete. So we don't have to go too bad on them. You don't have to get it absolutely spot on. You do get a bit of flexibility with this, which is what I like. It kind of makes it easy, especially with Nicky, because Nicky's lines are, they're not the best.
No, they're not very straight, are they?
So I'm sure, we'll go up and see how Nicky's getting on in just a little bit. We'll complete this field, and then we'll go see if we can work out where Nicky is, and we'll go and have a look, see what she's getting on with. Is there many more fields up there, Nicky, or the rest of your fields going to be down here?
No, so I'm just about to do 15 and 16, which are... Oh, let me get out the tree. 1 second, I can see where I'm going. I hate it when you're driving along and then end up in a tree. Yeah, not driving into a tree.
I was going to say, that's never normally good. You shouldn't be driving along and then end up in a tree, It's not the best way of doing
it. It's because I'm outside of the vehicle.
Right, okay.
When you're outside of the vehicle, when you go ahead, sometimes you just get caught up in the trees.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true.
So I'm just heading to 15 now.
Okay.
15 and 16.
Okie dokie.
And then when I've got
we might go try and pay her a visit. She's in 15 and 16. We might go and pay her a visit and help her out on one of them. If there's anything you want to see particular, on this gameplay, then obviously drop a message in the comments below and let us know what you would like to see. Anything in particular you want to see us try and, when we buy some fields, do you want to see like cotton? Do you want to see particular plant, something particular? Or you just let us know. If there's anything you want to do, or maybe you want us to sort of talk you through something, maybe you played a game yourself and you're stuck on something, or we'll do our best to try and talk you through it. It's the whole point in this gameplay. Me and Nicky have played this for quite a while. We've spent many, many hours. And what we're doing at the minute is we're going through some maps we've not actually done yet. So this map, the Pacific Northwest, we've not actually been on ourselves. We've not played this in our own time. We've not played it on screen. So we just decided to start recording them. And then you can just watch us play the games. And we have built up some nice places. I mean, we have seriously, lost a lot of time. We did
many
play
hours,
a map.
haven't we?
Oh yeah, we played a map called Lone Oak, which I'm sure we'll go and have a look on. We did do that one, didn't we, Nicky? That was, I think that was 1,830 something hours in total. We played on that, and obviously we're both on we're on a server at the minute, and obviously it's a shared server that we've got. Obviously, so Nicky and me can get on here. So this is why we can both play. So it's a little bit different from normal. There's a lot of people out there, a lot of YouTubers who are playing these games. And a lot of them are on their own. Some of them are playing multiplayer, but obviously I've got Nicky in here, so you can hear Nicky talking as well as me. And then we'll be able to go and have a look at Nicky's gameplay in just a second. So that one's done. Field 32's done. £16,236 we're going to get for that one, which I think is quite good. So this is all paying off. So Nicky's on 15 and 16. She's nearly done 15. And number 16, let's go see where they are. So 15 and 16, yes, look at that, right up there. So let's go up and see what the other ones we got. So you're not doing too bad on them, Nicky, although as you can see, Nicky's lines are something to be desired.
Yeah, my lines are cool. I need to come backwards there because I'm not sure where I am.
If you could class the lines as cool, I mean, they look a bit like you've been drinking, but...
yeah. Nothing
so we still got 31, 29 and 34. So let's go and have a quick look, see where they are. So 31, 34. Did I say 31?
Yeah, 31,
31, 34 and 29. So they're all down here by me. So there's 31, there's 34 and there's 29. So I think we'll go in there. We might as well go and tackle some more of these, haven't we? Leave Nicky to sort them out, because by the time we get up to where Nicky is.
Yeah, this is done now. Just finishing this one.
Oh, so okay, let's go and collect them contracts then.
So just
number
about to get 15.
16's done. We'll wait for 15 is nearly done. Wait for that to come up complete, and we'll get that one.
Why is 15 not completing?
Have you missed a chunk? No, that's more than likely.
Don't think so.
You've missed a bit to the side.
Oh, over here. Oh no, I can't steer.
Over that way, that's it. You head that way. There's a bit down that side you've missed, so it could be that.
Yeah.
Might be a bit of a fussy one. Would have been a small field. You're on 99% done, so you're very close. There we go. So that's 15 done. So we'll collect that one. So, Nicky, we've got 31, 29, 34. So they're all the way down by me.
Okay.
So if you want to start making your way down here.
I feel quite pleased with myself there. I've done 1, 2, 3.
You've done 6 up here, haven't
you? Yeah, that's pretty good going. Isn't it? So, they're only little fields, but...
It's not bad. So if you can you find your way down here?
Yeah, I believe so.
So you're going to need to come past our farm, down the windy road, and not go off the cliff.
Can I not go this way that I'm heading now? Have I got a bridge or anything?
Yeah, you can head that way, but unfortunately, the only way to get back across is to go down past our farm. It's the only one road down from that top bit of the map.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to have to go onto that road where you're heading for now.
Yep, and turn left.
Yeah, or right, either way, really. Depends what way you want to go. You might be best going right.
That way, yeah?
Yeah, that's the one. Go to the end of the road, turn right again, and follow it all the way down until you come past our farm.
Okay.
And then as you go past our farm, down the windy little road, as you go over the bridge, you need to go back on yourself under the bridge, go past the BGA, and then head up to there. But we'll check in on you as you get a bit closer. So at the minute, let's go and see if we can nip through the little entrance here, back into the fields. Because I forgot they were all down here. So we've got another little field over here. We're at number 31. We'll tackle this, and then we'll leave Nicky number 29, I think. I'm sure she can tackle that one on her own.
Yep.
You might see we've got birds kicking about as well. They always like to get in the way. Have you ran any over yet, Nicky, or not?
I haven't actually. No, not run over a bird yet, which makes a change.
The birds are lucky then, aren't they? Because normally Nicky likes to run them all over.
They do get in. But they do get in the way, don't they? They just sit in the middle of the road.
They do get in the way.
Right. So
do we think Nicky's going to be able to make it down here? Place your bets. Leave your messages in the comments below. Is Nicky going to be able to make it down here in one go? Or is she going to get lost and we're going to look on the map and see that she's nowhere near or completely somewhere else?
Well, I think...
Is Nicky going to get here before I can complete these fields? Or am I going to end up completing these by the time she gets here? You never know.
Yeah, you're probably right, actually. You'll complete them before I get there.
We're probably best leaving Nicky up there.
Yeah.
By the time she gets down here, these fields are going to be completed.
I'm not doing too badly now. I'm just about to come by our farm, so...
Okay, so you turn by our farm.
So I'll turn in between where our two gates are, yeah?
Yeah. Go down the windy road. Okay. Don't fall off a cliff.
No, I won't. And then over the bridge.
Over the bridge. As you go over the bridge, turn right, and then right again, and then go back under the bridge you've just gone over.
Okay.
Ooh, 31 complete. So, contract 31. So, I always think fertilising is always a good way to be able to get a nice chunk of money in. And it doesn't take much, especially with these kind of size of these, 50 metres. It's a fair size. And so this is why I took out so many. Nicky was a bit shocked to start with. She's like, how are we going to get all them done? I'm like, trust me. Well, you've just seen Nicky's proved it to herself. She's just got rid of 8. Done pretty well up there. So there's 2 more to go, really. And then we've got other little bits we can do. We've got sowing. There's more. There is a few more fertilising ones here what have appeared. But we'll leave them, I think, for another day. So this one at the minute, we've just been focused on this episode of showing you some fertilising. That's always a good sound.
That's always a good sound.
Let's see if we can work out where she is. Oh, she's on the cliffs.
I didn't fall off. I was like, ah! I went to the edge.
So where Nicky is now, there's some really cliffs there, as you can see.
Oh!
So if you can just see Nicky's little icon there has just come sliding down the bank, which is never good. That always means that Nicky has just decided to ride her tractor off. Although I mean, that's a shortcut and a half. I've got to give her that. That was a shortcut and a half.
I'm coming over the bridge now.
Yeah, but that was perfect. I mean, that was the shortcut that we wanted. I mean, it it's not quite the style, but that I praise you for the shortcut there. Did you keep it on its wheels or not? That's the thing. Was it on its wheels?
It rolled on its side and then rolled on its side again and then landed wheels up, wheels down even.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you did land it back on its wheels?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good going. That's good going.
Literally slid right down the...
You see, it's these little things like this what we wish we got on camera now. So, Nicky, as you come under there, you'll see to your right, there's a field there. Can you see a field? As you're working your way through now?
Yeah, there's a big fence there.
Yeah, so you need to find a gap through the fence. Let's go and have a quick look and see Nicky.
Now, I'm surprised I didn't lose all my fertiliser out of that because the cover's still open.
Oh, really?
So, I'm surprised I didn't lose my fertiliser out of the back of my truck.
So you'll just see where I am here. There's a gap here.
Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry, I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah, try turning round. There's a gap down here. Can you see? This is the driving. She should have... If we could get L plates in this game, that would be ace, because we need to put L plates on Nicky's. Because the driving's shocking. How she's done 8 fields, I'm quite impressed with. So if you come through here, Nicky, turn in there. That field over there. The one to your right now. Yes, that's one you need to tackle now for me.
Okay.
You tackle that one. I'm going to go tackle number 34. And then that's the fertilising done. And I think that will wrap up this episode.
Hey, we're doing all right then.
We're doing well. We are doing well. I'm impressed.
That's pretty good.
A bit of first-person view here to have a look. See if we can find out number 34 we're heading for. I love this JCB tractor. How are you getting on with the New Holland? What do you think of it? Is it all right? Is it a bit small for you?
Yeah, it's quick. It's nippy.
Yeah, is it good?
So it's easy just to literally fly around and carry on as we're doing.
It's a good tractor. And obviously, Nicky's got the weight on hers. My JCB, we don't need the weight on this one. It's okay. But I do like this JCB. The fast tracks are awesome. And I do like this one. This one does go some speed. Got to give it that. It does go some speed. We did rent the one, which is like, it's about 1,200 brake horsepower, which I don't know if that's quite possible in real life, but you can get a 1,200 brake horsepower tractor. Oh, there's a tree there. You might be able to, but this has been slightly modded. But yeah, I wanted a tractor that was going to pull anything, and yeah, this thing, yeah, pretty much will pull anything. So if we go back and have a look, Nicky's nearly done that one already. Look at this. She's really flying through these. Although that little bit of turn then was a bit interesting.
It was.
It looked a bit interesting.
There.
So as you can see, we're on this field here now, number 34. It does make it a little bit tricky. It would be nice if there was a way where you could actually get the little map at the bottom would go the same colour. So when you move it, like when you go on the big map and you can see the blue lines, it'd be nice if it did it on the little map as well. Just make it a bit of a godsend, because at the minute it's a bit tricky. Like here, you can't really see what's been going on unless you kind of go right up top. You might be able to get a bit of a view, but it's still a bit tricky. Did you find that with yours, Nicky? It's a little bit tricky when you've got some growth in them to try and find out where you've actually been.
Yeah, because you have to look on the map to see where you've fertilised.
Yeah,
when they're flat, you can see the field change colour.
You can,
but at the minute it's flat.
When you've got just got the soil and it's very early stages of growth and there's no growth there, then it does make it easy, and it is quite easy to see. As you can see on this one, it's a little bit tricky, but you keep looking at the map. We're not too bad. Ooh, there's a little line on that one, but apart from that, so I think maybe one more pass might be acceptable. It might allow us then to say contract complete. Let's have a go. If we go here, is this going to be any good?
You're at 80% on yours, so
I think we can afford just to move over just a little smidge, and then hopefully this might get it. We'll find out. We'll do another row up here, and we'll see how we're getting on. I've got a feeling this might actually do it. Nicky's going to watch the contract, and then she'll be able to accept the contract. Should be any time now. There we go. Field 34 complete.
There you go.
So we've got a nice chunk of money that's brought our money back up. So we've not done too bad there. And have you still got plenty of fertilizer in yours?
I have actually.
Percent?
I've still got 28%.
Still got 28%. That's some good going, that is.
Mm.
So I think we'll go and take these back up to the old farm.
Now,
yes.
Where you are, 33.
Yeah.
Field 33 has just come up for fertilising for 22k.
Oh. Do we? Do we double up on this one? Do we go at it together?
I'd say so. Yeah, let's go for it.
Go on and accept that one then. Just make sure you accept it and not borrow. You don't want to borrow the equipment because we've got it.
Pink button. There you go.
So, are you still down here as well then?
Yes, I am actually right next to it, aren't I?
You're you're right there. I'm just heading down now. So, you go one side, I'll go the other side, and we'll get this £22,000.
Yeah. So, are we going up and down, or are we going left to right?
Well, I think we're best if we go long ways.
Okay,
go long ways will work better. So are you starting at the top? I'll go the other side of the field.
Right, so I'm the opposite end to you now.
Yeah, okay. You go that side, I'll go this side, and then somewhere we'll meet in the middle. Now, hopefully this one won't be too bad because it's only very early stages of growth, so we hopefully should be able to see some of the fertilizing going down. Hopefully. Let's see. Zoom out a little bit and we can have a see. Oh, yes. Can actually see this one, okay?
Need to turn my map off so I can see.
So this isn't bad then, is it? This, so you can see we can change the map size. That's what Nicky's looking at now, and then we'll get rid of that. £22,000 for this. So this is why I think the fertilizing is quite a nice little money maker here, because you can literally just go through and it just makes so much money back. We started at around 200,000 before I got a bit carried away with the amount of buying fertilizing, the fertilizer. So at the minute now we're nearly back to £200,000. So with this one, we'll definitely be over that, and hopefully we can try and pay off some of the loan as well. Yeah,
because this one's just over 22,000.
Which is not bad, is it? That's not bad at all.
Yeah, that's quite good.
It's just so easy money though, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It really is, and it doesn't take too long as well. Because you can imagine this field. I'm not sure what's actually in this field. Did we actually work out what was in here?
I didn't look actually.
I'm not sure what's in this field. Have a quick look, see what's in it. Fruit type. Oh, it's got sugar beet in.
Oh no, definitely not harvesting this one.
Nicky loves sugar beet because the sugar beet machine, it's very slow. It goes about 6 miles an hour and it's about 3 meters wide. So if you see these spray patterns of 50 meters wide, well, 3 meters wide the sugar beet is. So you can imagine a field this size. That's a lot. And that takes a lot of time, which is, it's fun, but you get through a lot. You need a big trailer as well, which luckily we have got a big trailer that holds nearly 1 million litres. So we're quite good on that. You have to do it twice,
don't you? You have to go and take the top off as well.
Yeah, it does take a lot of doing. Now we have, if we wanted to, we have got some slightly modded. There we go. We're done.
There we go.
So we have got some. That's right. How many? I'll go for it. So we have got some slight modded sugar beet and potato machines, which, yeah, let's just say they might. Well, they would get through this field probably in a couple of hits. Now, Nick has not had the joy of having to go with them, so we might throw Nicky in one of them if we get a contract to harvest this thing. And we might throw Nicky in and sort of say, here you go, have a go. Enjoy this massive sugar beet machine. Nicky's making a run, and now we're right behind Nicky. I don't know where she's heading. I don't know if she knows herself.
No, I don't actually. I'm probably heading the wrong way, aren't I?
Okay, well, look, let's park up here. Nope, she's up the fence. That's one way of parking.
Oh dear.
Let's stop off at this little cafe here for dinner. Let's have a park in here. I don't know if this is a cafe or pub. I'm not sure what it is.
We can go to the pub now, can't we?
I'm on the roof of some car here.
Oh.
Well, that's one way to finish then.
Yeah.
She's sort of going to put it in the window of whatever this place is here.
At least I'm between the lines now. Actually, if you look, I'm a bit straighter than you. Look how wonky your parking is. You say my parking's bad.
On that bombshell then, thank you so much for watching this episode. Please give us a thumbs up as well if you like this, and then comment below if you want to see anything particular you want us to do, any harvesting, any crops you want us to do, or any animals you want us to get on this map. Until then, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.